Boulder, Colorado, and Folsom Field is a site for today's game. Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Texas Longhorns. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. This college football season continues on, and we have what looks to be a spectacular battle headed your way.
Colorado is led today by their star player at quarterback. This kid is one of the most exciting players in college football due to his speed and running ability out of the backfield. It's not often you'll find an athlete of his caliber at quarterback, so watch out for him to make some big plays with both his arm and his feet today.
Let's get this thing started with a coin toss, sponsored by Coke Zero. Colorado has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. He makes it to the 32-yard line. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And down he goes around the 49-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid looks. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Looks like a receiver's out there in the secondary. Hands off to the left, and they wrestle him down behind the line. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
Going with the shotgun here. And he's taken down right around the 40. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
And this crowd trying to will their defense to make a stop here on 3rd and short. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 39. And this place is rocking. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
I like that. The big fellow getting up to knock the ball down.
Yep, on third down, you got to do anything you can to prevent the completion. He got his hands in the air, and he batted it away, Coach.
This is a tough kid. He can beat you in a lot of different ways.
He's taken down at the 25-yard line. And that was a pretty good return.
One thing I noticed, guys, is this man is quick. Did you see how he hit that opening?
Yeah, when he saw that hole, wow, he ran right through it. I thought he had a good chance to go all the way there.
They'll take over at the 25. First down, 10 yards to go. They line up in the jumbo set. Tailback brought down for a loss. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
He's scrambling. He airs it out. Got it at the 30. To the 20, to the 10, and he will score. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
And if I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody, and we'll throw it to you. He can fly.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado lines up for the kickoff. And this one's away. He makes it to the 25-yard line. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession. They'll start at the 25-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. They line up in the shotgun. They go with a run. Brought down at the 30-yard line. 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 30-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They give to the tailback. He's taken down at about the 37-yard line.
They should continue to run the ball. If they keep this up, the defense will wear down very quickly.
The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Pulls it in, and he wants more. And he's taken down around the 45-yard line. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
Again with a carry. So the tailback's going to come away with a first down on the play.
That's some very good heads-up running by the halfback right there.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. And we got the backup in there now at running back.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
It's 1st and 10. The defensive back's moving in closer. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Going for it all to the end zone.
Who was that broke up that play, Kirk?
That's that safety, Coach.
Exactly. Having him back there, they know they're always safe against any big play.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. They'll run the option. Pitches in, and he's got away. And he's level at the 34-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd and 5. And this is the 8th play of the drive. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, that did not look pretty.
He gets it up, and it's long enough, and it's through the uprights. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Texas is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks off. He's taken down at the 34. Well, fellas, what do you tell your offense after moving the ball so well on that last possession?
You don't tell them anything. They moved the ball very well. It's the defense who needs some talking to.
They really just need to cover better in the secondary. There's no reason why these receivers should be so wide open.
On the play.
They come out in a goal line set. Little handoff, and he's tackled around the 44-yard line. They gain 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the 1st down. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one. Gets to about the 47-yard line. That'll be enough to move the chains.
You know, you can just look at the offensive line and see the surge, and that running back did a good job of reading the blocks to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, the big uglies are getting it done up front, aren't they?
They line up in the jumbo set. Gives it off. Tackle right around the 48-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. They're packed in tight on the line. There's a fumble. The defense has it. How'd he lose that football, Coach?
I'll tell you how he lost it. He looked like the halfback was carrying the ball like an antique vase or something. You can't do that. You got to carry it like it's a football.
They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. They motion to the left. Oh, man, he took him down hard. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's got an opening. The 10. Touchdown! And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
And he adds the extra point. First quarter comes to an end, and this one might raise a few eyebrows around the country. The score here in Boulder, Colorado 14, Texas 3. Colorado is ready to kick it away. He kicks off. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
They really can't afford these costly turnovers this early in the game.
Yep, we're still in the first half, and they already have a pretty big deficit to overcome right here and now.
from the shotgun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. He can't spin out of that tackle, and he's brought down. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
And they use motion. Got a man. Watch out here. He's tackled in the open field.
Good thing he got that pass off. I think every linebacker on the roster was coming after him. That's how you pick up a first down through the air against an all-out linebacker blitz.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And down he goes at the 42. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. Second down and 5. Ball on the 42. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Drops back to pass. Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
The question here is whether or not after that small gain, they run the ball now or not.
It's 3rd and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. They'll throw for the first. Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again.
Oh, boy. That is a nice play on 3rd down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kurt. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of downs.
Looks to pass. And he's got the freshman.
How about the big fellas up front? This line will have to continue to play like that to build the consistency to help this offense be effective.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 16. They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. They go with a run, and he breaks it out of the open. And they make the stop at the 9. About 7 yards on that carry.
6-yard gain on the play.
Second down. There's only 8 yards between the ball and the end zone. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. The end zone can't find a man. He tried to force it to a man that wasn't open, and boy, was he lucky it wasn't picked off.
He's got to be more careful when throwing the football into the end zone.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Backfield in an offset I formation. Man in motion. Touchdown, Texas! Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Big-time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Texas is lining up to kick this one off. Brought down at the 36-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They come out with 4 linebackers. Tackle around the 41-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Here's the long ball, left side. No catch. He's out of bounds.
That was just thrown too far out there.
Yeah, these halfbacks aren't used to catching the ball along the sideline. That would have been a tough play to keep it in bounds.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. He got the first down and much more.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a threat every single time he touches the ball.
Kirk, you're absolutely right. I like this guy more every time I see him.
They keep it on the ground with a tailback. A gain of 8 on the carry. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. They line up in the jumbo set. Looks like someone was called for holding. He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
Going with the shotgun here. Scrambling around. Laying it out there. He's got his man beat. Great catch there before they can knock him out of bounds. And, fellas, we've really seen what makes this kid such a dual threat today.
He has 100 yards receiving now. And for a kid who usually lines up in the backfield, that ain't a bad day.
He's a playmaker. And they try to get this guy as many touches as possible because, hey, guy makes plays.
He's scrambling. Throws to the receiver. Got it for the touchdown. My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado gets set to kick this one away. And it's off. Oh, he got nailed on that one. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
Yeah, there was no lack of offense on that last drive.
Yeah, they took the ball right up the field. This defense needs to find a way to slow these guys down.
The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. They may just go right back at him.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. They hand it off. Tackle made at the 40. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 40. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He passes it. They knock it down. Incomplete.
You would hope in that situation that the receiver would make more of an effort to catch the football.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line. It's getting louder down on the field. And he can't get away from the pressure. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
It's 4th down. They come out in a punt formation. Got the corner. And we got an injured player on the field. They'll go to work at the 50. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's rolling left. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 37. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Here comes the pressure. The 5-yard quarterback scramble.
5-yard gain on the play. The offense calls a timeout.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Got a man, watch out here. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 18-yard line. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Looks to throw. Here comes the pressure. And that one's incomplete.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 18. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. The 10. He's got an opening. Touchdown, Colorado. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Colorado ready to kick this one off. And it's off. Across the 30. And he just got stood up right there. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 32. It's 1st and 10. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it.
Yo, guys, that was a very dangerous pass.
This quarterback better be careful. He has a tendency to force some passes, and he really forced that one.
And we'll probably see how far he can throw it, as it should be the last play before the half. He's looking to pass. Across the middle, tight end's got it. We've reached halftime, and I don't think too many people were expecting this. The score here in Boulder, Colorado 28, Texas 10. Texas got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Tackle made at the 30. Well, this offense has found the end zone on their last 2 drives, and they're coming out on this one trying to do much of the same.
This offense has been really successful today, Kirk. Their team has a solid lead, and their scheme has worked very well for them.
Yeah, and the crowd has been behind these guys the entire game. Every time I come here, I'm just amazed by how loud it gets in this stadium.
That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance at catching this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. They line up in the jumbo set. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. Pickup of less than a yard on the play.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
From the gun. Can't find anyone open. Going over the middle, intercepted. A well-timed interception there.
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Backfields in an offset I formation. They'll bring him down right around the 42-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. Tackle at the 49-yard line. So they complete that for about 7 yards, and they'll pick up a first down.
Nice protection, good pass, and even a better catch. You can't ask for much more than that.
One-man backfield. And this one's broken up.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kurt, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
The freshman makes the catch. And a good call that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this that can have a lot of success against this defense.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. And down he goes at about the 37-yard line. So with that run, they pick up another first.
Just a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
2 tight end set. Brought down at the 33-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's second down, 6 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. The halfback with the carry. And they make the stop at the 27-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. And so it's another third down upcoming here. They'll work from the shotgun. Way to look it in.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Here's the option. He's tackled at the 18. So the option keeper goes for about a yard. It's the 11th play of the drive. Second down. Going with the shotgun here. He goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the completion nets him very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
Well, and now this is going to bring up a pretty difficult third down.
They line up in the shotgun. Complete, and he's hit hard. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
This defense will give the quarterback those underneath routes all day long if it can prevent them from getting a first down.
And that's just a bit of bad luck there for the junior kicker.
That just wasn't a good kick. There is really no excuse for missing a cheap shot like that.
This guy needs to go back over his mechanics. Something seems to be off in his footwork, and that's not a good thing for a kicker. Sometimes it is very hard to correct.
They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle made at the 31-yard line. A good carry for the first down.
You guys know I like running plays with the lead blocker. But if they can run consistently like they are right now, it doesn't matter how they're blocking it. As long as they block, they're going to make yards.
As long as it's within the rules of the game, right, Lee?
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
They come out with 4 wide out. He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's pushed out of bounds at the 44.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 44. They're packed in tight on the line. Little handoff. He's tackled at midfield. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 50. They line up in the jumbo set. Off the right side, and he finds a wall. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Going with the shotgun here. Can't find anyone open. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Very good tackle in space. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
On the handoff, big hit, and he'll lose yardage.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
They're just 1 quarter away. The score here in Boulder, Colorado 28, Texas 10. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. It's 2nd down. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's going to come up with a sack. The defense brought the heat that time, guys.
Yeah, the linebacker just fired through and got to him on that play. No chance for the quarterback.
This defense uses a very good blitzing scheme. It's easy to see why they are usually so successful.
Pretty impressive pass rush right there.
And that's how you put a stop to a drive. That is an outstanding job with a pass rush.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. They missed a chance at 3 points on their last drive.
Kirk, you know what the best way to avoid missed field goals is?
Enlighten us, Coach.
Scoring touchdowns, sweetheart. Just get the ball in the end zone and take the kicker out of the game.
Tackle at about the 25-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. They line up in an I. Again with a carry. They'll bring him down at about the 35. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
They hand it off again. He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down. And he gets a yard on the run. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Handoff up the middle. He's into the open field. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 41-yard line. Huck comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. We've got a 1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in an I. He's tackled at the 46. So the old draw play gets him a good 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming up. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He might have a chance. So the pass was complete for a gain of 5 on the play, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, that's another 1st down on this drive. They've looked really good since they came out on the field.
Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. One man backfield. Batted away.
That ball should have been picked off.
This quarterback had too much faith in his arm that time.
Well, that confidence almost led to a change of possession. His man wasn't even close to being open.
Here's the option, and they'll bring him down behind the line. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. And it's caught. And now he's got room to run. He's at the 30, and down he goes at the 27.
The screen pass gives them a new set of downs, and you know what, you guys? Those offensive linemen were out there, were really moving.
Yep, the running back showed what he can do when he gets a little bit of help from the big fellas downfield.
Big, sweetheart. Those guys are huge.
Looks to pass. Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
And he's taken down at the 19. About 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 19-yard line. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation.
Pretty good-looking first down there, Kirk.
Well, it was 3rd down, so they obviously had to get to the sticks, and they did just that with this little pass play.
It's 1st and 10, and they continue to work the ball downfield. There are 2 tight ends in the formation. The quarterback is in the gun. Drops back to pass. And they make the stop at the 4. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
They line up in the shotgun. Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown.
The guys in the secondary need to figure out how to stop this passing attack, or they're in for a tough time.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. Not only that, this defensive line has got to get more pressure on the quarterback.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun with 2 tight ends. Option. And he's in for 2.
They went for 2, and they got it. Terrific play.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Here's the onside kick. Tackle made at the 47-yard line. They were really looking to get the ball back.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. They could still get a 3 and out or come up with a turnover.
They're packed in tight on the line. Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Second down and 14. Ball on their own 49. They come out with 4 wide out. Looks to pass. Goes over the middle, intercepted. Big opening. Brought down at the 43. Wow, what were they thinking? Throwing with the lead this late in the game?
I don't want to take anything away from this defense, but if they would have just kept the ball on the ground, they'd get out of here in no time with a W.
I'm sure the fans are thinking the same thing. That play calling was very questionable.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Broughton, he's taken down at the 35. 8 yards on the pickup. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Drops back to pass. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. They come out in a goal line set. On the ground with the tailback. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 31. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Feeds it to the back, and he's hammered down. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's 3rd down and short. Ball on the 35. They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled right around the 40. Nice gain there, and that'll keep the clock moving on the ball spot.
Now, with that first down, they'll continue to be able to just chew up the clock.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40. They come out in a goal line set. Room around the corner. Has some daylight. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on their own 47. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right and brought down right away. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Colorado 28, Texas 18. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
Well, it's not the outcome most people were expecting. Texas didn't think these guys will give them any trouble at all, but it ended up being more competition than they could handle. I think they overlooked this one, and it came back to haunt them.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.